Okay, we're going to look at multiplying binomials again today. So what I want to do is I want to multiply everything in this bracket by everything in this bracket because there's no plus or minus between the two of them. So I'm going to start with x, and it's going to multiply with 2x and with minus 4. So I'm going to do 1x times 2x gives me 2x squared, and x times minus 4 is minus 4x. Now I need to do the same thing with 5. It needs to also multiply by everything in the second bracket. So I'm going to do 5 times 2x and 5 times minus 4. So 5 times 2x is 10x, and 5 times minus 4 is minus 20. And now I can add the like terms. So I have 2x squared plus 6x minus 20. Okay, if I look at the next one, I want to multiply everything in the first bracket with everything in the second bracket. So I'm going to do 7x times 2x and 7x times 3. So 7x times 2x is 14x squared, and 7x times 3 is 21x. The minus 5 needs to now multiply with everything in the second bracket. So I'm going to do minus 5 times 2x and minus 5 times 3. Minus 5 times 2x is minus 10x. Minus 5 times 3 is minus 15. I can add the like terms. So I have 14x squared plus 11x minus 15. Okay, if I look at the next one, I'm going to multiply 2x with 4x and 2x with minus 3. So that gives me 8x squared minus 6x. And now I'm going to do 1 times 4x and 1 times minus 3. So 1 times 4x is 4x, and 1 times minus 3 is minus 3. And now I can add the like terms. I have 8x squared minus 2x minus 3. If I look at this one, I need to do 2x times 2x and 2x times 1. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 1 is 2x. Now I need to multiply minus 1 by everything. So minus 1 times 2x and minus 1 times 1. Minus 1 times 2x is minus 2x. And minus 1 times 1 is minus 1. And now I can add the like terms. So I have 4x squared. And in this case, plus 2x minus 2x makes 0x. So I actually don't need to write it down. They actually cancel each other out. So I'm left with 4x squared and minus 1. Okay, if I look at E, there's a number in front of the brackets now. Well, what I want to do is they all want to multiply, but I really do need to follow BEDMAS. So when I follow BEDMAS, I need to do the brackets first. So I'm going to worry about this 2 after. So I'm going to write 2 here. And I'm going to do brackets first. Okay, because in BEDMAS, brackets comes before we finish out the multiplication. So I'm going to do 4x times x and 4x times minus 9. So I'm going to put a bracket. So 4x times x is 4x squared. And 4x times minus 9 is minus 36x. So I have minus 3 times x and minus 3 times minus 9. So I'm going to do minus 3 times x and minus 3 times minus 9. So that will give me minus 3x plus 27. And I'm going to close the bracket. So I'm going to hit equals, and then I'm going to get 2. Because inside the brackets, I'm still not finished. I need to collect terms inside the bracket. Okay, so there are like terms still left. So I'm still going to put a bracket. I'm going to do 4x squared minus 39x plus 27. So now that everything in the brackets is simplified, I can multiply the 2 outside the bracket with every term inside the bracket. So I can now do the multiplication part because we finished the bracket part. So now I can do 2 times 4x squared, 2 times 39x, and 2 times 27. So 2 times 4x squared is 8x squared. 2 times 39x, well, I can pull out my calculator, and I can say 2 times 39 is 78. So I can say this is minus 78x, and then I can do 2 times 27, and I can say plus 54. Okay, so we do brackets first, and then we multiply by the number in front. Let's look at another one. Okay, so this again has a number in front, so I need to do the brackets first, and then I'll multiply by the number in front. So I'm going to put the number in front down, and then I'm going to put a bracket. So I'm going to multiply x with 2x and x with minus 1 first. So x times 2x is 2x squared, and x times minus 1 is minus 1x. And now I need to take the 2 and multiply it with everything in the bracket. So 2 times 2x and 2 times minus 1. So 2 times 2x is 4x, and 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. So now I need to add like terms inside the bracket, because you need to finish the brackets before you can multiply by the number in front. So I'm going to write the number in front again. We're going to collect like terms. So I have 2x squared minus 1x plus 4x is plus 3x. And then I have minus 2. So now I've simplified everything in the brackets. I can multiply by the 3 in front. So I'm going to multiply this by 3, this term by 3, and this term by 3. So 3 times 2x squared is 6x squared. 3 times 3x is 9x. And 3 times 2 is minus 6. Okay, if we look at the last example, so it wants the perimeter and the area of this rectangle. So we're going to start with the perimeter. So the perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So I'm going to write 2. The length is 2x minus 5 plus 2. The width is x plus 10. So in this case, there is a plus between the two terms. So I'm only going to multiply the 2 with this bracket and this 2 with this bracket. We do not multiply the brackets together because there's a plus between them. There could also be a minus, but not in this case. So I'm going to do 2 times 2x and 2 times minus 5. So 2 times 2x is 4x, and 2 times minus 5 is minus 10. And now I'm going to start again with plus 2 times x and 2 times 10. So 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 10 is plus 20. So now I can add like terms. This has an x, and so does this. So that gives me 4x plus 2x is 6x, and minus 10 plus 20 is plus 10. And since it was perimeter we were looking for, we put units on the end. When I do the area is length times width. So the length in this case is 2x minus 5, and the width is x plus 10. So now there is no plus or minus between them, So I'm going to multiply everything in this bracket with everything in this bracket. So I'm going to do 2x times x and 2x times 10. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 10 is 20x. Now I need to multiply the minus 5 times everything in the bracket, so minus 5 times x, and minus 5 times 10. Minus 5 times x is minus 5x, and minus 5 times 10 is minus 50. So I can add the like terms again. So I have 2x squared plus 15x minus 50. And because we were looking for area, it would be units squared.